Hey folks, how's it going? It's Jackson here. It is December 19th, and that means the Antorus second wing opens up. It's actually running by today on North American servers, and then on the 20th on EU servers. You're going to see some new bosses in this wing. You're going to see the Portal Keeper, which drops some pretty fun trinkets for tanks or heals, Rift World Codex, and Taratus Keystone. Arinar continues to drop the tier 21 chest and caster trinket. Vitality, Resonator, and Iminar is the final boss in this second wing, and you're going to see them drop the tier 21 legs. Definitely knock that off. You need to defeat all these bosses to get the achievement Hope's End. The next wing, Wing 3, isn't going to open until January 2nd, until everyone's back after New Year's. And that's where we're going to see Kingaroth, Varamathus, and the Coven of Shavara. Definitely make some time to knock them off. If you're planning on running some Mythic Plus dungeons, this is your week to do it. Bolstering is in effect, so for anyone who's not aware, anytime a non-boss enemy dies, its Deathcry empowers nearby allies, increasing their maximum health and damage by 20%. So watch out for busy mobs. Tanks, don't get too aggressive with your pulls. Next up is Grievous, so this is a little challenging for the heals. When an injured individual has less than 90% health, players suffer increased damage over time until healed above 90%. So it's basically a dot that just carries over you for the entire dungeon. And then finally, Tyrannical. So boss enemies have 40% more health and inflict up to 15% increased damage. So typically you see your first boss in a dungeon have challenging mechanics, and the second one usually just punches a little bit harder, but the mechanics are a bit easier. That might change up a little bit with Tyrannical, so think about that as you're making your strategy. Make sure to complete at least a plus 15 weekly, and that's what allows us to take home the big loot. You're going to be looking at a 960 with the potential to Titan Forge even past that. Greater Invasion Point, make sure this is a priority. You will get yourself at least some 930 gear if the loot gods are smiling at you. Inquisitor Meadow is up. Mito drops a eye level 930 Arcane Relic and Shadow Relic. So make some time, pick that up. It's an easy way to get your legendary weapon upgraded before 7.35. In the Broken Isles, Drugon the Frostblood is up rolling. You need to defeat at least 8 different bosses to unlock the appearances hidden behind the Improving on History. So if you are running alts and it's that time of year when it doesn't hurt to, make it a priority. Finally, the weekend event is actually a World Quest bonus event. So for anyone so interested, if you are able to complete 20 World Quests, you will be rewarded with 5,000 order resources. That's tied to the quest the world awaits. So make some time, knock it up. Additionally, you can work on Variety as the Spice of Life, which is the achievement which will unlock the Broken Isles Pathfinder Part 1. And then there's some appearances hidden behind the 200 world quests. So make sure to pick them up. That gets you hidden color number 3. Finally, Archaeology. The Archaeology reward for next week is an eye level 850 neck with 3 sockets. It's the Prize Rock neckband. If you don't grab it in the next 2 weeks, you'll have to wait another 6 months for it to come up in the rotation world. And basically, it gives you a stamina buff, but then it gives you some crit, haste, versatility, and mastery. So, not terrible. Finally, Winter Veil, the Feast of Winter Veil, is going to run until January 2nd. And the mobs are now level 110. So, if you're like me and you've got a couple ads running less than 110, definitely be aware of that. I brought a 104 mage there the other day and I got caught by surprise. Okay folks, that's it for this upcoming week. I hope you're having a great week. And finally, before we all get away, let's see what the loot gods are going to be hooking me up with this week. There's my Mythic 15 Maw of Souls. That's an easy one. There's the Awakening Essence. It's required to upgrade my legendary armor. I've got a couple pieces left that are still at 970. I've got some 960 pants, which will actually be a pretty significant upgrade over my 935s. That's fantastic, and they're socketed, so they've got some crit And my haste is looking pretty beefy, both that and mastery in the 40, so I can balance that out. Finally, 31 billion artifact power there, 2.5 there. I'm past eye level, or to the maximum level of concordance that I need to be, so that is just fantastic. Kicks me up to a 956. And now it's time to go hunting. Awesome. That's it for now, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you're having an excellent week. I hope the loot gods find you and find you something pretty rewarding. Remember, knock off that plus 15 at least, and the loot gods will find you. Later.